major update. Bitcoin has had a huge fall from just about 74,000 all the way below 60,000. And the million-dollar question is that correction, is that crash completely over, or is it about to get much, much worse? Take a look at the charts. Bitcoin has just recently had a cross down on the monthly stochastic RSI. The last time that we've done this, every single time followed that up with a big red candle. Case in point, June 2016, monthly cross on the stochastic RSI, big red candle the following month. Look no further than here, February 17, cross down on the monthly stochastic RSI, follow that up, big red candle. Right here, August 17, cross down on the monthly stochastic RSI, big red candle followed. However, there are times where we had a lot of big red candles that followed, a complete bloodbath. And in the charts, there are facts and a hidden message that we're going to uncover if a bloodbath is about to happen, or is this correction completely over and we are about to have a parabolic move to the upside. Let's get into it. Do you wish you were making more money in crypto? Do you want to recover those bad losses? Don't you just wish that there was buy and sell alerts that could be sent to your phone? Well, today, your dream is a reality. My indicator bundle is a one-time payment and unlock it for life. Get money-making buy and sell alerts directly to your phone. It works for Bitcoin and all altcoins. It's great for day traders, swing traders, and long-term holders. Whether you've been in crypto for 10 minutes or 10 years, sign up now and make 5 times more in this cycle with my indicator bundle. Best of all, this is the largest ever discount we have ever had on the indicator bundle. The problem? It's only for a limited time. Pay with crypto and save an extra $250. Plus, sign up right now and unlock 3 special bonus trade alerts valued at over $1,500 completely free. I literally can't make it any easier. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com/sale. Give yourself this gift you can use for life. Once you sign up, see if you're a lucky winner to add my hybrid indicator to your cart. Go now. The clock is ticking. cryptocrewuniversity.com/sale. Again, that's cryptocrewuniversity.com/sale. We're on Bitcoin US dollar index and we are on the monthly chart. And what we have in front of us are price action above and the stochastic RSI below. And when you pair these both, we have a hidden message that's beating us over the head, clear as day, and we are about to decode it, and you will leave with a sense of clarity as to what you want to look for and do according to the next major move for Bitcoin. But what we've got in front of us as we speak is a cross down in the stochastic RSI. This is something that we pointed out as the month started, because we had just had this cross down and we were expecting a big red candle in the month of April, which, to my knowledge, looking at this is a big red candle, right on schedule. But what we need to identify is this bloodbath over? Is this correction over? And are we about to have movements to the upside? In order to make that assessment, we've got to properly analyze the past times where we've done these exact moves and look for clues and facts in the charts to lead us down the path to make a sound decision for the future. So let's go back in time and study these other times where we had these big red candles after these cross downs and look at what happens next. As we go back in time, we're going to go all the way back. We're going to go all the way back to 2011, where we had a cross down and we had many, many red candles. It wasn't one, it wasn't two, it was a bloodbath. And then there are other times where we had just 1 or 2 candles. Not a huge bloodbath, but big red candles nonetheless. So we need to decipher between these times where we had tons of red candles and a huge bloodbath versus the times where it was short-lived and a continued rally. Well, we've got to look at 2018 as well, because we had a big red candle, followed it up with another big red candle, followed it up with another big red candle, followed it up with many more big red candles. There is a distinct pattern. Do you see what I am seeing here? Because what we have in front of us are clear as day, depicting in the charts based on the facts, right? We're not out here guessing. We're not out here assuming what's going to happen. We're out here assessing facts and making sound decisions. And by the way, how about the double upload? We're back and we are on fire. And I hope you understand, we've got a huge sale right now. And we only have a couple sales per year. I do not take any paid ads. I do not take any paid sponsorships. I do not take any paid money to promote crap coins. The only thing I promote on this channel is things that I built with my two hands that help change lives. It's that simple. So we're going to be out here with a bang. I'm going to try to have 3 videos today, but let's continue with this one. What I want to draw your attention to is what we said with this monthly candle at the beginning of the month when we saw this cross down. Roll the clip. Take a look. Red line and blue line just crossed down. What you can see is Bitcoin hasn't done that literally since the 2021 top when we had a cross down here. The following month after the cross was a big red candle. Case in point, 2017 cross down, next month, big red candle. How about this? Early 2017, August, another cross down, followed that up with another big red candle. How about this cross right here? We followed that up the following month with a big red candle. And even before then, we had this month right here with a cross down, followed it up the next month with a big red candle. Every single time that Bitcoin has had this cross, just like it just did, it followed the next month up with a big red candle. So in that clip, you can see we saw a distinct pattern. We saw clear facts, and everyone was wondering, hey, what's this month going to do? Everyone assumed we were just going to be bullish, that we would continue on our path towards 100K, and the market had other ideas based on pure facts. So we were far ahead of the curve. We went against the grain. People did not like it when we put out that video, but again, you can see what happened. We put out a video when Bitcoin was above 73,000, warning everybody that this was coming, and now we're here with a big red candle, and it's to no surprise. From Mark, Steve's education made all the difference. We profited 50,000. From Dr. George, in just 1 week, I made $70,000 profit using Steve's indicators. Carl, I made 300% trade with his system. Go now. The clock is ticking. CryptoCrewUniversity.com/sale. But the $1 million question is that over or is it about to get much worse? As we start to unveil and unpack what is happening, we've got to understand the divergence in the market. Case in point, right here, 2013. We had this cross down and we followed it up with not only one big red candle, but 2. But there was huge divergence in the market. The price dropped. We had these red candles. We had this huge wick here in July of 2013, sending momentum back to the upside, but our indicator kept falling. Price started exploding and our indicator continued falling, right? In other words, we had a pivot high here and a higher high here in November, and our indicator had a high here in April 2013 and a lower high here in November 2013. This is huge bearish divergence formed over multiple months, leading to an enormous bloodbath. We did this one other time. Case in point, our most recent top, 2021. We had a high here, we had a higher high here. This was our first top, this was our double top. And our indicator, we had a high here, April 2021, and a lower high here, November 2021. Huge bearish divergence, calling for a major bloodbath and multiple red candles coming. So what we want to avoid is this type of bearish divergence. We need to keep this in mind. It's happened 2 times right before our eyes. We want to avoid those times. Now, if we start to break it down, we can see that there are some structure that we built into our stochastic RSI. Remember, stochastic RSI, momentum, and we're on the monthly chart. Anytime you get to higher time frames, the signals are more powerful and there are less false signals. For example, if you go to the stochastic RSI on the daily, there will be a lot of false signals. When you're on the monthly, there's almost no false signals. Clear cut, cold hard evidence right before our eyes. Now, when we look at it, we can say, okay, when we had this cross back in July 2016, we held this particular market structure from September 2016. This exact market structure was our resistance in November 2013 when we made our all-time high and had huge bearish divergence. This structure dates all the way back to 2011 when we had this cross down with our stochastic RSI slow line, the orange line, having resistance at particular exactly this structure. So when you go back to 2011, the structure was formed. It was confirmed in November 2013. It was also confirmed in October 2016. And it was also in this confirmation phase of this top here in July 2019 was the same top that we had in July 2023. July and July. Both of them in July, both of them the same, many years apart, forming this structure that we have before our eyes. We have this white line in between paired with the two yellow lines. What we've got is this channel of structure that's been incredibly important for Bitcoin's entire history. When you scroll out and you look at all of the structure we have before our eyes, it is a beautiful thing. What we've done so far is respect the hell out of the structure. We got into this structure back in June of 2023. We rallied all the way up only to get resistance at this white line. No surprise, we got resistance at exactly that white line a few years prior and the same month. Both of them July, both of them in the beginning parts of the rally. Both of them were in phase one of the bull. Phase one of the bull, 2019, right here, rejected from that line. Phase one of the bull, 2023, rejected from that line. Sense a pattern? I do. Now, when you dig into it further, you not only understand, okay, this structure is incredibly important, the rules are very defined. Take a look. When we started rallying up from this point, we had a pivot low in October and we held structure, meaning we broke into this structure, resistance at the white line, rejected, and we came back down to hold support at the bottom of our structure, that same bottom structure from September 2016. This is what I call a power play. Whenever you have a particular structure in any time frame, in any chart known to man, and you break through it for the first time in a long time, what you typically see is a rally through that structure, and then you see a fall down inside of that structure to confirm bottom structure. You want to confirm it as support. That's called a power play. It will happen in any time frame, in anything that has a chart known to man. This is what you see here, a rally into structure, a resistance, a rally back down to support, and a power play. We held serve here, we held structure, and this was at the bottom of phase one of the bull. This is when we had a double dip in the wave trend, and at the same time, held serve, held structure here. This is a power play. That's a big, big buying opportunity. And what you saw is a rally through that white line because of this power play and a rally up to the yellow line. And then we stayed at the yellow line for about 90 days, something we very rarely do, which means we had a ridiculous amount of momentum, literally hanging out at 100. We can zoom into it here so that you can see. You can see how we flatlined here. We literally flatlined for 90 days at the top of our momentum. In other words, we can't get any more momentum. We were literally topped out with momentum. We had as much momentum as we can possibly have for 90 consecutive days, which is very rare, right? When you look back, we've only done it one other time, and that was here in 2021. Unfortunately, at our market cycle top. There has been no other examples of us topping out for that long. We had a very short-lived top out here, but not with the fast and the slow line. It was just our fast line. The fast line is the blue line. In other words, what we've recently seen is an exorbitant amount of momentum come into the market, not seen in many years, and held serve for multiple months at a time. We have to appreciate that momentum led us into just barely making our all-time high. These are all huge clues as to what is about to happen next. So when we look at it, we had this cross down, and you can see what has happened the last time we had this cross down. We already rolled the clip. We already gave examples. You can clearly see that anytime we have this cross down, expect a big red month, which we've had. So we called that out at the beginning of the month. Here we are towards the end of the month. We have a big red candle, no surprise. We also, at the same time, had 7 green candles in a row while building that momentum that topped out at 100. This is very, very rare. We haven't done that in like 12 years or 14 years. We did it 2 times. Number one was right here back in 2009, 2010 with some very, I would call it questionable candles from the month of March 2010 and April 2010. I do not trust these candles, but they are green, so we have to go by the data. This is 7 candles in a row. We've only done it one other time, and that was right here, where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green candles. We've only done it twice, and we haven't done it in 12 years. We haven't done that in 12 years. So what we've just seen is a ridiculous rally up. Not only 7 green candles, but we topped out at 100 for multiple months, and we just barely made an all-time high. So what we have on our side is that our structure is very strong, and what we see is we're starting to hold support at this white line, but there's a distinct rule to know if this bloodbath is over or is it about to get much worse, and it relies on this structure. Case in point, 2011, we had a cross down in our stochastic RSI, but we broke structure. We crossed down through structure, which led to multiple red candles. Then we fast forward to here, 2016. We held structure, which means it was short-lived, which means we had 1 or 2 red candles, and then it was back into the bull market. Held structure here, 1 or 2 candles, back into the bull market. Held structure here, 1 or 2 candles, back into the bull market. Held structure here, 1 or 2 candles, back into the bull market. Broke structure here, tons of red candles. Just like 2011, broke structure here. If you're wondering about here, well, this is when we had 2 examples where we had huge bearish divergence. This is one, the other was our 2021 top. So when you take that into consideration, structure is everything. Look at here, phase number one of the bull broke into the structure. We got rejected by this white line. We didn't hold serve. We didn't hold market structure, broke market structure, tons of red candles. It's a simple rule. If you break this structure, we're going to have a lot of red candles. Look no further than the 21 top. Broke structure here, huge bearish divergence, tons of red candles followed. So where are we at now? We had our first red candle. We had 7 in a row green, our first red candle right on schedule, right as we said we would. And if we hold this structure, the red candles are going to be very short-lived and we'll be back into the bull market. However, if we break this structure, expect a multitude of red candles and a huge bloodbath to ensue. Our structure on our monthly stochastic RSI, top yellow line up at 100, bottom yellow line down at 75, middle of the line at 91. Follow this and it will lead you to tremendous success in knowing exactly what the market is going to do next. Bitcoin is gearing up for its next major move. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to pump out a 3rd video. Check out what my indicator bundle can do. BitShib USD turned 10,000 into 30,000 with this quick buy and this quick sell. Bitcoin turned $10,000 into 147,000. Ethereum turned 10,000 into 270,000. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking. Stop leaving money on the table. Sign up now and get buy and sell alerts directly to your phone for the rest of your life. Recover those losses and make 5x more in this market cycle. Pay with crypto and save an extra $250. Don't miss out. Offer ends soon. CryptoCrewUniversity.com/sale.